Hello!
It's me, Jade, and today I'm here with Stevie.
Hello!
So, Stevie, I wanted to ask you today, why did you come to Japan?
Dun 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 dun. A Jade abroad.
Go
By
being
the way,
comfortable.
this angle is not dodgy, the sofa is not straight, so for anyone, Maddie, judging me right now, it's not my fault.
Well, how did I get to Japan? Japan was never a thought on my mind. I've been working down in Florida.
What were you doing?
I was a Disney person.
Oh my
for
god,
the
you were a
longest
Disney
time.
person!
Yeah, 10 years plus.
I actually didn't know this, tell me more.
Walt Disney World and Epcot Center when it opened.
What?
Yeah, I'm dating myself.
That's so good!
You can see me probably on any YouTube of the opening of Epcot Center.
No
Yeah,
way!
I was a musician. I wasn't a dancer.
What?
Played the drums, percussionist. And then how I got into this business, it's very unique.
How you got into Disney?
Yes.
Oh, okay, how?
A custodian.
What?
I picked up horse poo-poo.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was a street cleaner. And then the Disney parade would come through 3 o'clock every day. And so I was assigned as one of the horse cleaners that picked up after the carriages. And so, yeah. That's how I started. That was my first job. Because it was very, very hard to get into Disney.
Interesting.
Yes. The application, you put in an application, it can take a year, 2 years before they'll get back into that file. I'm like,
Okay, let's give this person a call and see if they're still interested.
What?
Yeah.
2 years?
yeah. So I put my
Insane.
application in. It took me less than a year.
Okay.
Before
because
they
your
called me.
application was for scooping up poop?
Well, my application was for Christmas holiday season. So it's summer, and I got accepted to the Christmas season. Yay! So I was behind Cinderella
So
in
horse
my
poop.
custodial outfit, which is all white, with a pooper scooper and a brush. When the horses decide they needed to go, I would go over, soup it up, and get cheers from everybody. Yay!
Oh.
Because I guess they just really felt sad. Anyway. So that's how I got into Disney. I've always danced when I was really little. I went to the audition for a part in the parade, or 10th Centennial Parade that was coming up. Because Walt Disney World was going to be 10 years old, dating
Only
myself.
10 years old.
Yeah, I mean now it's like 50 plus. Anyway, so I went to the in-house audition and I made the parade.
Amazing.
So right away, the entertainment department called the custodial department and said,
Hey, he got hired by us.
and they shifted me over. So
Nice fun.
I was there in that department maybe just for 6 months. To get into Disney,
It was a good
it,
in.
yes.
So you were there for 6 months doing the poop scoop job, but then you stayed there for 10 years. So
That was in entertainment. That was when I shifted over.
I see. Cool. So how did you get to Japan?
Well, I was dating this girl when I was in Sesame Street.
Wait,
So,
you were in Sesame Street?
yes.
Stevie, you've done everything. Wait, so you were at Disney and then you got into Sesame Street?
Yes.
Okay, how long were you working at Sesame Street for?
For about 5 years.
You were like on Sesame Street.
No, I was working for Children's Television Workshop with JIM Henson.
You met Jim Henson?
Yeah.
You knew Jim Henson?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
I
Stevie, you're
worked
so...
with Jim Henson.
Oh my god. I feel like such a fangirl right now.
But yes, so there was a Muppets Live show that he supported and collaborated with to put out his Sesame Street characters, Bert and Ernie and all them,
So wait,
and
so-
the Muppets.
So what exactly did you do with him?
I did some puppetry with him back in New York City
What,
at his mansion.
You were the Muppets.
Yeah, I did like background puppets. There's scenes in the Muppet movie where you see hundreds of puppets singing. That was a hand.
You were a hand in the Muppet
Yeah. Dating myself the whole time. Yes. So, to get back on getting to Japan, I was doing the live tour
Right.
of Muppets. And then that's where I met my girlfriend at that time. She was half Japanese, half black.
Nice.
And so we toured a couple years together, and then we were off to our contract ended. And then we took a trip to Miami because she had an audition for the possibility to go to Japan and dance.
see.
So I drove her down to Miami and she did her audition thing and I watched on the side. And she happened to get a contract to go to Japan. I was like, oh, kind of sad at the time because she was going to go.
So you didn't plan on going with her?
Nah, no. But then the person who was giving her an audition, he said, well,
Do you know any guys that can go? We're down a couple guys.
Know any good dancers?
She said, well, my boyfriend's right there. We dance together.
okay. Came over, asked me.
Would you be interested in going to Japan?
I just looked at her like,
Well, I'm not doing any work right now. Sure.
I guess
Yeah,
I'm
tell me
free.
about-
I
tell
can
me
go
about
to
it.
Tokyo, yeah.
so he told me about it. You work in a hotel and blah, blah, blah.
So like a hotel entertainer.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, he said,
You'll be with your girlfriend and work together.
Would you like to audition?
Sure. Come on up and I'll teach you the steps. I watched it, so.
Let me do it.
so I just jumped up, played the music, and I did it for him. And as soon as the music was done, he said,
You're hired.
sign here,
Wonderful.
please. Those shows they put up in hotels at the time in Japan, up in the mountains. In Gunma.
Oh, you were in Gunma.
Yeah,
How long
Gunma.
were you in Gunma for?
It's 5 contracts, so that's 2.5 years.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
What about your girlfriend?
After the 3rd contract, she took off and went back.
To America?
Back to the States because she wanted to do another contract that someone offered her there.
How many years have you been in Japan now?
Including the years I just worked as a dancer,
Mm-hmm.
probably close to 30 years.
Wait, so there was a break? Did you go back to the States?
Oh yeah. I went back to the States.
Oh.
And then came out here, and then that's when I met my
Oh.
wife.
How did you and your girlfriend break up?
I went on a cruise ship, and she was still here or somewhere, and it was just a phone call. Like,
I think we should just go other ways.
Well, we are in other places.
No, we need to go our separate ways.
so we broke up over the phone. It was sad. I was in Mexico.
Wait, did you call her to break up? Or
No,
did
she
you
called
call
me
Oh, were you okay?
over the ship phone. I was fine with it because I was doing ship life.
Let's wrap that up right there. Thank you so much, Stevie.
You're
for coming
welcome.
on and
This
telling
was
me.
so much fun. Finally with Jade abroad.
Yay!
Oh my god.
I can't believe you're like a fan of me when I'm like fangirling all over what you've done throughout your life. We have got another video with Stevie coming up next on how he met his Japanese wife, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that one. Give it a like if you like this and comment below if you have any questions for Stevie.
Oh.